I saved $50,000 for my dream wedding. And my parents said, your sister just got engaged. You need to share half your budget with her or cancel your venue. My sister Vanessa has always had emergencies. When she was 22, her emergency was needing a car. Not a used Honda, but a leased BMW. Mom called me crying about how Vanessa would be devastated without it. So I gave them $8,000 for my wedding savings. When she was 24, her emergency was a trip to Europe with friends because everyone was going. That cost me $6,000. Last year, her emergency was moving into a luxury apartment she couldn't afford. There went another $4,000 for her deposit. Every time they promised it was a loan. Every time the subject never came up again. Meanwhile, I've been with my fiancé Owen for 6 years, saving every spare dollar for the wedding I've dreamed about since I was a kid. I picked up extra shifts at the hospital, skipped vacations, and lived in a tiny apartment. Finally hit $50,000 and booked the venue I've been eyeing for 3 years. Then Vanessa got engaged to some guy she'd been dating for 8 months. Mom called me the next day. Isn't it exciting? Vanessa's getting married? That's great, I said, genuinely happy for her despite everything. They're thinking about a spring wedding. She's already looking at venues. I should have seen it coming. I really should have. They show up at my apartment 2 days later. All 3 of them, Mom, Dad, and Vanessa. Vanessa had a binder full of wedding ideas, price tags that made my eyes water. So Mom started. We've been thinking about fairness. Here we go. Owen muttered from the kitchen. Dad cleared his throat. You have $50,000 for your wedding, Bryn. That's quite extravagant. I saved for 6 years, and Vanessa's wedding will cost money too. Mom interrupted. We think you should share. $25,000 each. You're older, more established. You should be mature about this. Vanessa was nodding along, that same entitled expression she'd worn every time she'd taken my money before. I've already booked everything, I said. Then unbook it, Dad said firmly. Go smaller. Vanessa's wedding is just as important as yours. She got engaged 2 days ago, and she's family. Mom said, this is what sisters do. That night I couldn't sleep. Owen held me while I cried angry tears. Around midnight, I got up for water and heard voices from the guest room where my parents were staying. They'd insisted on spending the night to help me see reason. She'll fight it, Vanessa was saying. She always gets weird about money. She'll come around, Mom replied. She can't say no to family. She never has. Dad's voice was quieter. If she doesn't, we'll just take it. That account she showed us with Owen. It's joint, right? We can withdraw from it if we need to. Is that legal? Vanessa asked. She'll never actually report her own parents, Dad said confidently. Besides, by the time she notices, your deposits will be down and the money will be spent. I stood in the hallway processing. They weren't asking. They were planning to just take it. Perfect. The next morning I came downstairs looking defeated. Fine, I said quietly. I'll share. The relief on their faces was almost funny. I pulled up my banking app and showed them the joint account with Owen. Balance $50,247. I'll transfer half to you today. See? Mom beamed. This is what family does. I transferred $25,000 to my parents' account that afternoon. They transferred it to Vanessa by evening. She texted me a photo of her dream venue's booking confirmation. Thanks, sis, you're the best. I waited exactly 3 days. On day 4, the bank statement from my parents' account arrived. I know because Mom called me screaming. What do you mean insufficient funds? We gave Vanessa $25,000 from the joint account, right? I asked innocently. It bounced, Bryn. The whole transfer bounced. The bank is saying there was only $100 in that account. Oh, I said. That's weird. Where's the $50,000? Dad's voice now sharp and angry. The $50,000 is safe in my real wedding account, the one you didn't know about. Silence. The joint account I showed you, I continued. Owen and I opened that last week. Put in $100. That's it. Just in case you tried exactly what you tried. You tricked us! Vanessa shrieked in the background. You were planning to steal from me. I heard you. Tuesday night in the guest room. You literally said you'd take it whether I agreed or not. Mom was crying now. Dad said, she's already paid her venue deposit. We can't get it back. Sounds like a you problem. Bryn, please! Vanessa's voice was desperate. Now I've already told everyone my venue is booked. You have to fix this. I don't have to do anything. You 3 made your choices. I hung up.